JUJU one-on-one might take that shot. Hey, definitely gonna take that shot. JUJU, separation. JUJU gets it. And we're running with him. JUJU, we know he has a lot of speed, and that's a touchdown by JUJU Smith-Schuster. Hey guys, what is going on? We're gonna be back here in the Pittsburgh Steelers franchise here in Madden 20. Sorry I haven't uploaded a couple of these franchise videos yet. I've just been waiting, kind of, as you know, Madden does release a couple patches here and there right when it does come out. But I did find a really nice set of sliders, so that's actually what I've been testing. And I'm feeling pretty good about them, enough to get moving on to week 1. So we'll play these preseason games this episode. But next episode is where we're actually going to start the regular season. And you can kind of see the sliders in this episode and see them for yourself. So I'll go ahead and show you what I'm rolling with currently. So we are on all Madden simulation mode. Sliders here. Go to the gameplay sliders. Now, I can't take credit for these. These are actually Matt 10 sliders from Operation Sport Forms. And they're pretty good. I usually use his sliders every year, and they don't disappoint. They're pretty good. There were just a few things that needed tweaking, and I think these really helped out a lot. They really did. You know, the quarterback, I just couldn't get stops on defense no matter what I did. So this helps that out a little bit, but this also makes it a little bit tougher to score on offense as well. And just makes it all around a better game here to play within franchise mode. Makes it more realistic, which I like more than anything, is my franchises to be realistic. So, as you can see, probably the biggest difference here is going to be this player threshold, because the speed was just straight up. It was pretty tough because you could just outrun people when it was on 50 and just throw deep balls. 85 makes it so the game moves a little bit faster all around, so you don't have all day in the pocket to make decisions. And it just speeds up a lot of the players on the field and evens out a little bit, so the coverage is a little tighter there. We're going to roll with 25 injuries since we do play a little bit longer on the quarters. Offsides is going to be on 35, and then defensive holding on 45. So that's just the changes to the sliders. I really like them. I think you guys will like the gameplay here that we do in the preseason. And we should get a pretty nice game here because we're going to have 3 quarters for our offense to start against Tennessee, and then 1 against the Panthers. So we'll get a full game of football pretty much of Madden, and then next episode we'll get into that week 1 matchup against the Patriots, which is a tough one. I mean, come on. We're going to start the season off at Foxborough. Are you insane? Now let's go ahead and check out our schedule, because I haven't checked this out yet. So let's go ahead and see what our schedule is looking like for the first year. So, oh, wow, okay, we go pretty tough to start it out. We go at New England, which is let's be honest, it's probably going to be an L. I'll try my hardest, but that's a tough game. Then we go against Seattle, 49ers. We play Cincinnati. That's our first easy game, hopefully. Baltimore, Chargers. Dolphins, okay. Colts, Rams, Browns, Bengals. Okay, wow, Jesus, bro. We got a death row schedule up in here. Like, what are you going to say? Our easy teams are the Bills, Cardinals, and the Bengals? Besides that, we got a tough schedule. We play the Rams, 49ers. Start out at New England. It's never easy to go at New England and win. So for that to be our first game, that's tough. That's really tough. So we got to be on our A game here. We're going to have to get used to these sliders in these last preseason games, and we're going to have to see what we can get done here. I'm not going to turn on injuries, though, until we enter that first week, just because I do want to start kind of fully healthy here. Now, Des Bryant should be able to help us upgrade a receiver. I really like these. So they did add in these kind of scenarios, I guess, where older veterans can help the younger guys out. So, Coach, listen, James Washington isn't going to tell you himself, but he's upset about his lack of playtime in the last game. I told him if he wants to play, he's got to improve, and I think I can help him out. Is there any specific area you want him to improve in? Let's go ahead and improve his catching in traffic. That's always important for a receiver. That's really important, actually. And just like that, James Washington gets 2 catch in traffic, which is really good. That's actually pretty cool. That's really cool. So James Washington is our slot guy. We do got a couple upgrades we can hit here before we hop into this game. So James Washington should be improved there. Let's go ahead and do our center. Go into his power scheme a little bit. See if we can get that up. And then we should have 1 upgrade on defense. I will show you guys all the upgrades because I don't want to upgrade any players without you guys seeing here. We'll go ahead and upgrade TJ Watt. What do we want to upgrade him? Probably want to get those finesse moves rolling a little bit with him. We want a nice speed rusher on the squad, if you know what I'm saying. We need to get after passers. We need to get after QBs up in here. So that should do it here for our upgrades and just checking in here. So let's go ahead and hop right into this game against Tennessee. All right, guys. Tennessee starting off empty here. This is going to be a good game here to see what our sliders are going to look like. I did test them in a couple of games, and I really liked the way they were looking as Marcus Mariota checks it down there for about a 2-yard gain. Hopefully we played better than last week, man. Go ahead and take a look at the draft class here. Devin Bush, of course, the main guy on the squad. That's going to probably be our biggest playmaker for this year on defense, hopefully. Oh yeah, and I did see you guys were saying Ryan Shazier to remove him because he is never going to play again. Yeah, I did forget about that, so I will remove him. Come on, let's get after him. Ooh, nice. All right. Get after Dion Lewis there. 3rd and 9. So, yeah, the sliders help us so our defense is a little bit better as well. It kind of makes it so both defenses are a little better because I did feel like both on offense, teams were moving way too fast. So it kind of slows us both down a little bit. Let's go ahead and see what Marcus Mariota wants to do here. We're going to drop back with Bush. Just going to toss it down to Lewis. He makes a man miss. Lewis is shifty. He gets up to the 30. Marcus Mariota, not a great start. Marcus Mariota is probably in that year, too. He needs to really prove himself, or he's probably going to be out of Tennessee, to be honest with you. So we're going to get the ball back here real early. All right, so we really need to try to get our offense rolling here. Get ready for the regular season because we got some tough games coming up. Just toss that underneath there, and that's a nice grab to start it out. I'll take a 5-yard gain right away. That's going to be to James Washington. James Washington's one of those young receivers that we have, along with JUJU, that can really, I think, turn into an elite guy if he gets the right upgrade points. So we just got to take that in consideration. Toss it underneath there. Thought that might have been picked off almost, but we get it done. We get it done there. Go ahead and let's roll with a little stick play. Maybe get Smith-Schuster involved. I want to hit Smith-Schuster, but, man, for him to enter that superstar zone, it takes a lot. Bad throw by Big Ben there. Bad throw. An inaccurate one. Oh, Kevin Byard, the rangy free safety with the pick. Yeah, that's a tough one right there. And as you can see, the sliders, I kind of like that because usually, as you've seen, we didn't miss much passes with Big Ben in the prior games. But right there, it just slipped away from him. And, it's a pick. So I kind of like how it's a random factor there as well. It's a bit tough that it went against us, but at least it was an elite player making that pick in Kevin Byard. All right, so those are the kind of things that really can happen regular season. We're going to have to clean that kind of stuff up, and I'm hoping that can get out of our system by the time it really matters. Come on, get after him, please. Okay, that's for the best. Let's just say that, man. If that would have went for a completion, get out of here with that. Get out of here with that if that would have went for a completion. Now we're going to rush with TJ Watt here. Let's get some pressure. Let's get some freaking pressure up in here. Marcus Mariota scrambling. And we're after him with TJ Watt. Mariota's got to get rid of it. He can't just hold on to it that long. There's just nobody open, though. So let's go ahead and let's go cover 3 here. We're in a good spot after not a great play by Big Ben. Our defense holding up. 3rd and 19. Oh, my. Intercept it. Come on, intercept that. Or at least they're not going to get a field goal after that. All right, come on, Ben. Let's be a bit more accurate. Let's be a bit more accurate here. That's open to James Washington. Actually, no, it's not. Jesus, was that a Dory Jackson? My God, he broke on the ball like a madman there. Okay, if people are breaking on balls that quickly, we're going to have problems. We're going to have some problems. To get JUJU into his zone, that's going to take a lot. That means we have to get him 3 20-plus yard receptions. That's just tough. Get it to JUJU there, though. I mean, if he's making catches like that, maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, but do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's going to take a lot to get JUJU in that zone. I mean, yeah. He's going to have a monster game. Get it to James Washington over the middle. That catch in traffic from Dez is showing off there. See, that's pretty cool. Because I would hope to think that wouldn't have worked, you know, maybe. If that, I don't know, 2 catch in traffic probably isn't going to make that much of a difference, but still, it's pretty cool to see, you know, him be able to upgrade a little bit in that department. We're going to run an RPO here. We'll see what happens. Get it to him. Yes, okay. It looks like those RPOs are pretty cool because when you throw it, the catch in traffic normally works out in your favor. So if it's open, usually your receiver's going to catch it. We're in the zone here with Big Ben. I did figure out the his thing where the receivers are highlighted. It took me a bit, but I figured it out. We're going to run it here with Connor. And we get up to the 42. Yeah, as you guys can see, the games are going to be a bit more defensive. And it's not going to be that high scoring right now because we did turn down the quarter length. But once we get into the regular season games, I do like the quarter length to go up a little bit. So keep in mind the games are going to be a bit more realistic scoring once we get into it. Toss it to him. Ooh, nice break on the ball there. Was that JUJU? I still don't know if that's a great, you know, thing for Big Ben there. The pro reads, because I have a hard time seeing the open receivers. And right there, man, come on, Big Ben, you can't miss that. Jesus, we can't miss these open throws. Like, these are very, like, that was just wide open right there. I did see the highlighted one there, though, at least. We'll go ahead and see if we can see another highlighted guy here. Get it to him. Intercepted, man. I was just trying to force it to one of our guys. We throw another pick with Big Ben. That's not what you want to see. I'm hoping to try to get used to these sliders, because it definitely does take a time to get used to the sliders. I usually do skip preseason, but I am playing preseason this time just so we can get used to the sliders, so we're not kind of, you know, fighting to get used to them once the regular season starts. So hopefully this stuff is out of our system once we get to the regular season. Or maybe our defense can play better. Well, I mean, our defense hasn't played bad. We haven't allowed any points. We just have been turning the ball over on offense, which is quite bad. Ooh, I went for the pick there. Mariota put it in a great spot, though. That was actually probably the only spot Mariota could have put it there. If he would have threw it to the right a little bit, it would have been picked off. We're going to blitz here with Barron. Going to try to time the snap. Get after him. Ooh, okay. That's going to be bad. Delaney Walker with the ball, gets all the way up to the 11. All right, they're going to go empty here. This is where it's going to get a little bit tricky, especially in the red zone. We'll see what our defense... Oh, man. You know, I'm just not used to that. They definitely took down the linebacker speed a bit for how close you can be to pick the ball off. I'm still kind of used to how it used to be where you could pick the ball off at a bit of range. I do like it, though, because it is harder to get picks as linebackers with how they made it. That's a run all the way, and that might be a touchdown. No, our defense stepped up there. Is that going to be 3rd and inches? It is. Tough spot here for Tennessee. We're going to send some pressure. Let's send a blitz. Let's send a blitz. Let's go over the top here. I have a hard time seeing them not running it here. Oh, wow, they're not going to run it. Over the middle, he misses in the red zone. Heavy pressure, it said inaccurate. I can see that. I definitely could see that happening there. They're going to go for the field goal. Man, this is a bit of a close game in the preseason, right? Bit of a close game. See if they hit the field goal here. And they're just going to go for the field goal. They get a 3-0 lead here. Let's see if we can get something rolling on offense ourselves. And yeah, since you guys are going to be watching these episodes as well, let me know what you guys think of the sliders. If you want me to adjust something, like the accuracies, if you guys see something you want me to adjust, just let me know. And I'll hook that up. Toss that underneath. Man, Big Ben, I'm going to need you to put the ball where I want. That's a tough throw. That could have been picked off. We're going to need to play better than this. So I might have to increase the accuracy a bit. We are going to be getting blitzed, it looks like, here from this left side. So we're going to have to take that into consideration. I'm going to talk... okay. I had a receiver deep there. Kevin Byard on the blitz does get us. That's tough. All right, 3rd and 14. Big play. Can we pick it up? Get it to the tight end. Vance McDonald comes up with it on a huge play. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a drive rolling here. That's a way to start it. That's a way to start it, if you know what I'm saying here. Let's go ahead and try to get our passing game rolling, because I'm not too worried about our running game. We probably know we can run it. You know, we want to get this passing game in full effect. Nothing is open. Nothing. So, thankfully, we just got rid of it. Could have been a sack fumble. Or let's get JUJU involved. You know, that's something we need to do. And we also need to make sure Big Ben's hitting targets that are open. Ooh, that was a nice throw. That's not on Ben there. That's on Washington. He is one of the younger receivers, though, that does have a lot of room to improve. So we can't hold that against him. And it's preseason, you know? It is preseason. So we can make some mistakes. We just don't want to make that many. I needed him to cut a little bit before that. We're not playing good here right now. I'm definitely seeing that we might have to increase our accuracy a bit for the user. That's all I'm seeing so far. Besides that, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Just besides the quarterback accuracy, I'm liking the way the game's playing. But I'm a little bit surprised. Tennessee is lining up, you know, in a bit of crazy formations here. They're lined up in the monster. I didn't even know that was still in Madden 20. Oh, wow. We're there, though. We're there! Get out of here, Lewis. I don't get this. You know, I feel like the teams, they need to roll with the running backs. I know Deion Lewis will play for Tennessee, but I feel like Derrick Henry is going to be the main back. And, you know, when they have him only set as, like, the power back for them, he just doesn't get much playing time because they don't line up, you know, under center. Like, even here, they're going to give the ball to Lewis, and that's just, I feel like they'd have a better time giving it to Henry. At least that's what I would like to see. But our defense is holding up stout here, man. We just can't get anything rolling on offense. But our defense is playing well with these new sliders. I definitely like the feel of it. We'll see, though. Oh, they're going to toss it deep. What a throw by Mariota. Okay, I'm really liking these sliders because in years past, I'm telling you, AI quarterbacks are not making those throws. And if they are, they're getting picked off every time. Here, at least Mariota's accurate with it. And keep in mind, Mariota's not like the best AI quarterback. Like we played Mahomes last week and stuff like that. So I think it's going to be a good challenge here to play against some of these teams. Oh, we're there. Get out of here, bro. Oh my God, we were all over him. All right, we're going to send a quarterback spy here because it seems like they are wanting to go empty quite a lot as we're right there. Man, pass coverage is looking locked down right now. That's against Corey Davis as well. We played zone, though. It's not like we're beating them in man, because if we were playing man coverage, I'm telling you what, we'd be getting shredded. Because we don't have the best cornerbacks at all. Oh, they're blitzing from the left. I was going to run it, but, man, I got to pass it here. So I think we are going to end it here after the second quarter is over, and we'll hop right into that next game. Just play the first quarter. That's all your starters do stay in for. Man, I want Big Ben to be able to make this pass. All right, that's nice. That's nice. I'll take that one. That's not JUJU, but I'll take it. Man, Pittsburgh has some nasty passing concepts that you only see in their playbook. Ooh, JUJU. He's open. JUJU's not going to miss that, man. Come on. He's not going to hit toe drag on that? That's some of the stuff I'm talking about. Like, man, JUJU can't miss that. I'm just going to high pass it to JUJU, and he comes down with it. All right, so we do know we have a receiver that we can just toss it up to and hope for the best if it comes down to that, because JUJU, he's done that a couple times already, just in preseason. Get it to Washington over the middle, and he can hang on to it. All right, this could be man coverage. It is. We're going to toss it to the tight end, and he comes down with it. Can't stay in bounds, though. We're getting a lot of those plays where we're getting some nice plays, just can't stay in bounds, which is a little tough here. We're going to see what we can do, though. 3rd and 10. We need to get something here. Just toss it underneath the Vance McDonald. We know he's got a nasty stiff arm. Gets up to the 26. Let's go hurry up mode. Let's, man, we need to call a play. Let's go deep dig. JUJU's probably where we're going to head with the ball, most likely. Nope, it's double covered. Toss it underneath here. Try to get a 2-minute drill rolling. Pretend like this is just regular season game. See how we're going to handle this pressure. Ryan Switzer might have a touchdown. Or Dez. Ryan Switzer with the touchdown. I'm telling you, in years past, that would have been picked off. But they made it so you can really fit balls in tight spots here. And we get a touchdown. And we take the lead here. That's a real nice drive to end on. A real nice drive. Struggled the first half, but we finally started getting our timing down. We find Ryan Switzer there in the end zone for a touchdown, and that will do it for this game, guys. I am going to take the starters out here, and I'll see you guys at the first quarter of next game. Alright, guys, last quarter of football here for our starters before we head into the regular season. Let's do it. Let's get it. This should be a nice one. Carolina, I would say, is definitely a playoff contender, and they have some serious talent on the offense, so we're really going to see what our defense is, and their defense is really good as well, so we're going to see how our offense performs. I think this is a nice game before we get thrusted right into the fire, heading to Foxborough. Still can't believe we got to go to Foxborough week 1, man. Newton's going deep. All right, and he finds more. That's tough. Ooh, wow, though. Is that Bush making those hits? I believe it is, man. Bush is proven to be a monster already. He's making some nice hits on players. And that is Bush, man. Bush is rangy already. We don't want to let Newton get outside the pocket, though, as Bush is cleaning up tackles left and right currently. Now, we're going to have to be careful here with Carolina because we know they love to call tricky plays. You know, read options, end arounds, jet sweeps, everything's on the table. As McCaffrey gets brought down by the face mask. That's not good. I really do like how the penalties in Madden 20 are more often in the simulation mode, which I really do like. I'm really liking everything about Madden 20 currently. These sliders are actually pretty good as well. Yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking about the sliders. I really do like them so far. The accuracies are, yeah, like I said, the only thing that could maybe use a little bit of improving. TJ Watt comes in from behind. Cam Newton's probably looking for revenge after that hit that ended his season. Well, not pretty much ended it, you know, ended the Carolina's chances when he took out Newton's shoulder pretty much. Playing with Devin Bush here. McCaffrey's going to keep the ball. And he's trying to be that in-between the tackle guy, and I think he can be, but we got a nasty D-line interiorly, so I feel like we can get after some people, if you know what I'm saying. 3rd and 7. Let's go ahead and play as Watt here. Let's get after Newton. I'm going to time this perfectly. Oh, we win it. Newton tosses it underneath. We drilled Newton. Bro, we gave him flashbacks of last year. I'm going to have to instant replay that for you guys. All right, giving Newton shades of last year. Take a look at this. Bit of a late hit. Hey, preseason, but hey, we're going in there. We're showing we're ready to play, bro. Actually, you know what? That could have been a worse hit. We didn't drive him into the ground all the way, but man, what's going on with Newton there? Look at his arms. Like he's helpless, bro. Still, we give him a bit of a late hit. Just let him know, hey, we're here, we're here. Well, this likely is going to be our last drive here in the preseason, so let's go ahead and make it a good one. Let's go ahead and be on target here. We're going to run it with James Conner. Not a bad play, get 4. We definitely need to see what James Conner's skill set is. That's probably what we've lacked the most in preseason, is trying to really establish him, and that's probably going to come back to bite us. But we'll see. James Conner definitely can be one of those guys, too. We can get involved in the receiving game. Ooh, JUJU, one-on-one, might take that shot. Hey, definitely going to take that shot. JUJU, separation. JUJU gets it. And we're running with him. JUJU, we know he has a lot of speed, and that's a touchdown by JUJU Smith-Schuster. That's a touchdown drive if I've ever seen one. 2 plays and a touchdown. And JUJU right there gets involved in a huge way. Man, JUJU, when he gets those rack catches, he is gone. Now I know why he's got that freaking rack X factor. It's because of that. I mean, Trey Boston, Shaq Thompson, they're speedy guys. Just couldn't catch up. JUJU, too much so far for Carolina. Well, looks like our defense is going to get another shot after we score real quick on Carolina there. Easily. Go ahead and shift our guys to the left here. Let's stop this run. We know it's a run. Carolina loves to pound the ball up the middle. And wow, man, Devin Bush. Actually, that might not have been Bush there. Either way, we're freaking making plays out here. That's Edmonds. I think Edmonds could be somebody as well, too. Go ahead and let's get TJ Watt going after the quarterback here. Underneath. Oh, wow, that's on us. That's on us. We should have had that right there. Toss it underneath the Curtis Samuel. Pretty speedy receiver. He could have been off to the races had we had nobody underneath there. We're going to go man coverage. I want to see how we match up here. Devin Bush, man coverage on McCaffrey. Ooh, over the middle. Finds Olsen. See, we're seeing quarterbacks make throws here, but I just don't think they're making in Madden 19. I don't. The quarterback AI was so bad in Madden 19. Like, it's miles better just from what I've seen limited right now. They're playing really good so far, and man, yeah, it's just a huge improvement from last year. Super big improvement. McCaffrey there slips a couple tackles, but ends up getting taken down for a relatively short gain. Probably not going to get another chance on offense, but that is fine. We get a good score for ourselves on our last drive if it is. About 1:20 left. From behind, TJ Watt gets McCaffrey. TJ Watt is just a playmaker so far for us. I'm curious to see what he's going to do in the regular season. I'm not looking forward to that game against Pittsburgh. Against the Patriots. Week 1. Just going to toss it underneath the McCaffrey. And he's not going to get anything up to the 38. And that is likely going to take an end to it here. We'll just go ahead and simulate the rest of this game, because I don't want to play with our backup guys. So we'll go ahead and see who gets the W here in the preseason. But next episode, guys, it is going to be the regular season. Let me know in the comments below who you think is going to get that W. We're playing at Foxborough. I think it should be a good game. I don't think we're going to get it blown out. At least I hope we don't. But I think it should be a nice game. I think it should be a real good game. We have a high-powered offense. They have a high-powered offense. Both defenses aren't great, but it should be a fun one. Should be a real fun one. We are going to end it here, though, guys. If you guys are enjoying this series, please make sure you hit that sub button. That would be greatly appreciated. I do a lot of Madden content, a lot of Madden 20 content, to be specific here. I do franchise modes. As you can see here, I'm playing with Pittsburgh. I like to do rebuilds a lot. I do rebuild. I've been posting rebuilds every day. I at least post a rebuild every few days. I'm doing a face of the franchise currently. I like to post tutorial videos to help you guys out. So if you guys are interested in that, again, please make sure you hit that subscription button. And let me know what you guys are thinking of this Pittsburgh franchise. I am really enjoying it so far. And I like the sliders. Let me know what you guys think of the sliders as well. If you think they need any adjustments. I'm actually not sure about the accuracies. I think I like where the accuracies are, because as you've seen, we hit JUJU on a pretty deep ball there. And it was right on money from Big Ben. So that was a pretty good throw there. So I think we'll need a couple more testing games. But we can always, adjust the sliders mid-season if we need to. But that is going to do it for this episode, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.